So yeah, hey everyone, I'm here with Brandon to talk about the amazing X-Men and X-Men 2 franchise for the Sega Genesis on Leisurely Debates today. So let's get this started.
Yes.
So, you absolutely love X-Men 2 for the Sega Genesis, correct?
Yes, I do. I would spend my Christmas and my summers playing that game, and my grandma's.
Nice. I have fond memories of the first game myself. I remember playing it a lot at the dentist's office when I was a kid. It had like a little arcade machine for it, or arcade cabinets, and I would play it very often whenever I go there.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. So, graphics-wise, what is your stance? Do you think X-Men 1 has better graphics, or X-Men 2? Not sure if it's cut off again. Did it cut off? Yeah, it cut off again. Fantastic. Buenos dias, Brandon.
I don't know Spanish, but now they're Chinese, so I'll just speak English. Yeah.
Nice.
Back to the
So, graphics-wise, do you prefer the first game or the second game? That's the question I brought up. I'm not going to continue this recording. The second game? For me, I like the second game.
Yes.
For a second game, I think that, the face is a little bit pixelated. Like if you look at Psylocke's face, if you look at Beast's face, they're like all pixelated. You can't really define them. But if the first game, you can see you can see very clearly Gambit's face, Wolverine's face, Cyclops, etc. Like everyone knows that.
A different version on the what?
I'm talking about the Sega Genesis games. Like it's like not a different version, but you ever notice that? I'm just asking.
Just a little bit. Of course, I played the first game on a PC smaller screen, then the second game on a TV screen. So, yeah. I'm basically saying I saw more graphics in the second game.
But like I'll say this. The second game, they have like very nice seasonal graphics. Like the snow effect, that's amazing for Sega Genesis. It's very good, very good. I can't complain about it. I can't complain. But with the first game, there's like amazing tree graphics. Like the second game, I believe there's some areas where there are all actually some trees, but they're not very like well textured as compared as the first game. You know, the first game has way better tree graphics.
Oh, we're talking about tree graphics.
Yeah, like
It's
tree
got,
texture layouts and stuff like that. I'm talking about graphics for the first part of this debate. Did the call just ended? I think the call just ended again. Fantastic. Let's bunny hop this. Bunny hopping. Calling back. Happened
Before we
again.
start talking about the graphic details in both the games.
Yep.
Let's count. Let's look at the counter, and when it gets like 1-10, we can just both just call it off.
1 in 10. Gotcha.
1-10.
Ah.
You were having like a conversation with yourself, so keep going.
Okay, where did I leave off? So yeah, for like layout designs, I think that the first game had like better texture mapping and better platform layouts. Like you can clearly tell where where to go in the game. Well, for the second game, there's some areas where you're not really sure if it's a wall, if you're not really sure if it's a place you can actually go to, a door, if you would. Like I noticed that. I think it was more common like the second level of the second game. And then counter-wise, Wolverine, I would say Wolverine looks a whole lot better in the second game than actually the first game. He even plays a whole lot better. I think I have to bunny hop this. It dropped again.
I was talking too, and then cut off.
Yeah. I just I added like when it just cut off, I added that Wolverine's costume looks a whole lot better in the second game than the first game. Like you knows that, like textualized.
That is very true.
And now my phone's ringing. Fantastic.
What is your phone? 1710?
What? I have two.
I was just saying how old your phone is, like 1710.
No, it's like 2004.
It's too old.
I
It's obsolete.
love my phone.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
I would want to play as Beast in the first game if he was playable in the first game, but since they don't have Beast, I would go with the second one. He's a big blue.
He's a big blue what? He's a big blue what? I gotta call him back.
Oh my god.
You cut off at Big Blue. I'm not joking. You were talking about Beast, and you talked about how big and blue he is, and you just cut off. I think you just cut off again. This does not taste like a peach pie. This is lied to me. Oh, it's pecan pie. No wonder. Oh, it tastes awful.
That was not even 20 seconds.
I know. You cut off at Big Blue last time. Continue.
Big blue, cuddly guy. Hank McCoy is definitely one of the best characters in the second game. He can impact enemies like they're nothing. He doesn't have something like that in the first game where you can like easily take out bosses within 10 hits, 10, 15. They'll come at you, you be pounding them out, and they're dead within like 10 seconds. It's awesome. And let's see, Cyclops. He definitely doesn't have the blast that you want to have in the second game in the first game. Big difference there.
Yeah, Cyclops controlled a whole lot better in the first game, in my opinion. Like, you can aim in pretty much any direction you want in the first game, but on the second game, you only can look down or up.
Yep. That's so true. Then you can, like, absorb the power and blast it out. Optic blast, of course.
But I will say, that does bring up a good point that the power meter in the second game works a whole lot better than the first game. Like, the first game, you have to get these special orbs in order to get your power meter up, while in the second game, you can, have it, like, all the time. Just release it.
Very true. I'll be cutting this off right now because I think we're disconnected.
No, we're not. Still connected.
Yes. Anyways, as you were saying about the orbs, I didn't like orbs in any other games anyways. I liked collecting those DNAs. They just kept them swirling around.
Mm-hmm.
Like some little kids is getting high for my first time. I don't do weed. No. No, it's illegal, so I don't do it. But you only have like 2 slots up above your health bar.
Mm-hmm.
It gives you your full impact power. And when that's gone, it'll take like a minute or two to just get right back up with your health. If you're good at the game, that is. And there's a YouTuber who beat the game in about 20 minutes. How long it took to beat the first game? Speed runs I'm talking about. The first game It took him like what, 5-10 minutes? That's impressive though.
5 to 10 minutes?
Impressive yet.
I couldn't beat the first game like 2 hours.
Yeah, they kept them using Nightcrawler most of the time.
Yeah, that'll do it.
You know, I couldn't even beat the third part in the first game. I'm not good at that one.
Yeah, I got stuck on the third part as well for the first game. The second game, I think I got up to level 4, something like that.
The part where the enemy is. Oh wait, first part. Let's see. Part where the enemy is throwing down rocks.
Yeah. That'll be it.
Yes. Never ever use Magneto for that part. I mean, if you want to be done in about 10 minutes, that is, because you can just fall up right on the right or left side of the enemy as he's throwing down his rocks and enemies coming at you. They're not going to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep on attacking him. It takes like 100 hits to kill him off, or just be beast and keep on punching him and dodging a lot. So either way.
Brings up another good point. The Force game has some excellent abilities to like move and change your combat stance with your your allies. Like you can use Storm, you can use what's it called? For like what was that boss battle called? The Force boss battle, not Juggernaut, but the other one, the woman. I think it's called Vixen. Correct? Is that Vixen?
I don't even know who she is.
But with her, you can use Archangel and he'll decimate her. Like, you don't even have to fight her. Just use Archangel and she's dead. It's flipping amazing. With Juggernaut, you can use Iceman to build a bridge and get past him. Or you can just take the damage and then let him like run off the screen and you can go on your own merry way. Did it cut off? It went for like 5 minutes and it just cut off. Fantastic. Boy.
Skype knows I'm trying to connect. He's trying.
That was impressive. It went to 5 minutes.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, who's the third boss then? Was it Death? No, it wasn't Deathbird, was it?
Nah. Well, it could be. It's hard to tell. Might have to look that up.
I probably shouldn't be talking about the third boss anyways. I didn't get that far. Whatever.
But as I was speaking, because my recording software was still going on, I said that with Vixen you can use Archangel and he'll just decimate her. Or Vixen, I think her name is Vixen. Just decimate her. Like, you don't even have to tackle. It's flipping amazing. And then with Juggernaut, you can use Iceman to build a bridge and you can get past. Or you can just deal some damage. Like, you can get hit by him multiple times until you're almost dead. And then he'll just leave the screen and you can get past. I just love I love in the Force game that you have to do your own strategy to get past. While in the second game, it's all about combat.
That's very true. I've constantly just picked Wolverine out, and I got to this elevator part where there's like hundreds of enemies coming at you. Just jump around and slice them in half. It's awesome to me.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, I wouldn't play too much as Magneto. He's a character that you'll play as like, oh my god, this is so cool. You realize he's kind of a slow character, and you have to take his time with him if you want to take down all the enemies. Very slow-moving character. So I would rather choose like Wolverine, Beast, Gambit if you want to, Cyclops. I really take Psylocke. I really do that.
Gambit and Cyclops are my go-to counters for both games. Actually, now that I think about it, Psylocke is my go-to counter for X-Men too. Definitely.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I find that you can, like, spin jump with her, and with that, you're pretty much invincible. You can hit any enemy in the path of vicinity.
That's true. That's very true. Yeah, you don't get too far.
And the Skype cut off once again. How would you rate the quality of this call? Give it a 2. Thank you, Skype. Thank you. Could not hear anything. I'm just gonna do this. Other things. I don't care. Yes, send it. Yes, thanks for your feedback and give me a teddy bear. Thank you. Oh, yes.
Disconnected again.
Yep. And Skype gave me a little survey to fill out saying, how is the quality of your call? I gave it a 2.
I was gonna give it a banana and definitely a hammer to the face. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, that's it. But what I was saying before is that since you didn't go too far in the game, you actually didn't get halfway into it yet. There's a part just after the rock boss where you play as Nightcrawler. It's recommended you play as Nightcrawler just to get past all these moving spikes everywhere in the room. So Psylocke couldn't really survive that part. But that's just me bringing on the hate, so whatever you pick, your decision. I just feel like I should have beaten that game. I started playing the game like at 6 or 5, whenever. I didn't beat that game until, oh man, 3 years ago when I was 18 or 19, one of those years, when I had to finally use a save file just for almost before I died in every part. I realized I was at the last part the whole time, trying to face like the phalanx rod boss. It's just always gonna just run into you, and just break into the wall and you hit it off. But every time you go to the last part, use Wolverine every time, because he'll heal up. You have to face at least 9, 10, at least 11 bosses, or just 10 bosses in the last part, which is harrowing. It's not right.
Yeah. Well, it's a game that you have to, like, you have to keep dying in order to get used to it. Like, it's all about give and take. Eventually you'll get used to how the game controls, how every boss reacts to your fights, and you can figure out a good strategy to get past it. Like I found before, I figured out that you can use Archangel in the Vixen battle. I found that the best way to fight her is to use Cyclops and just shoot her with your lasers at a distance. But you also gotta make sure your lasers connect, like you actually pointing at her.
True. That's very, very true. I want to talk.
And I think you just cut off. Fantastic. Thank you, Skype. I'm gonna call you back.
Sorry, did I interrupt you?
Nah, you just cut off.
30 seconds, 5 minutes.
Yep.
All the same. So anyways, they're both great soundtracks. Yeah, I'm gonna compare the first one to a mediocre Skrillex album. And the second one, I'm gonna compare that to a good Nine Inch Nails album. That's how I see them. I believe the guy who, he might have been making the first one too, but in the second one, he's in a band called Information Society. And I looked this up because I totally forgot, but I believe he did win an award for making a great soundtrack for the second game. Yeah.
Let me look this up. X.
Oh, you're looking it up. Oh crap.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
I also think that Skype keeps cutting off whenever we interrupt each other. Like they can't handle both of us talking at the same time somehow.
Yeah, we're just too powerful.
X-Men to Clone Wars.
Here, take that.
I'm using Wikipedia.
His name should be Kevin, I believe.
Kevin? Let me see. Wikipedia lied to me. There's nothing on this. And apparently there was supposed to be a sequel to it called X-Women for the Sega Saturn. Now should I call him back? Cause this stupid thing doesn't work.
Yeah, that should have been canceled in 1996.
Yeah.
You can't find the cat guy?
Yeah, I can't find Kevin. Kevin does not exist according to Wikipedia.
Oh. He's in between, like, all the information in 2 sentences, basically.
Probably. Let me check. Looking for Kevin. No Kevin.
What the heck? They did it. They did it. The government deleted his name.
But for the first game, it does say Fletcher Beasley composed the soundtrack for the game, for the first game.
What's the first name?
Fletcher Beasley. I think the sound just cut off. I'm stuck looking up stuff online, waiting for him to go back and blah 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 blah. Yeah, da da da.
I don't know that kick song.
What?
I don't know that kick song. It Kicks, it's not just a cereal, it's a band.
Yeah. Wait, you heard me singing?
Yeah.
Fantastic. I thought it was one way. Fantastic. Well, I'm actually looking at the ratings for both games, and apparently, X-Men 2 got a 7, while X-Men 1 got a 7.6. So yeah.
Hey, we're in the same zone. Cool.
0.6 Vettel, man.
I can't hear you. My ignorance has been turned on. Yeah. Oh, man.
So
I
it's
see reviews everywhere.
what?
Yeah.
It's
I see reviews everywhere.
yeah,
Like
it's
some sites.
the place I'm looking at right now for reviews is IGN for both games, and yeah, IGN said that's a 7.6 for the first game and a 7 for the second game. But IGN lies a lot, so. Actually, no, wait, it's an 8.3 on IGN. I was looking at the wrong website. So according to IGN, it's an 8.3 for X-Men 2 for the Sega Genesis. Great. I was looking at the wrong website. I was looking at, what was it? I was looking at Honest Gamer's review. Yeah, fantastic. And I got a... Now Brandon's gonna be gloating. Great. Feel free.
Looking up untrustworthy sites, huh?
Yeah, feel free to gloat because apparently it's an 8.3 on IGN. X-Men 2. Well, the first game is a 7.6.
My gloating is turned off for now, but I'll do it in about half an hour or so. You good?
So let's talk about the differences between the two games. Well, for starters, with the first game, of course, Nightcrawler is a little OP. He can teleport through walls and stuff like that. But in the second game, he cannot teleport through walls. He can only teleport a certain distance away. But I think it's a little bit better when he teleport through walls and stuff. You can use him with you know, like if you want to solve a puzzle, you'll be like, hey, I don't need to solve the puzzle. I can just teleport into the wall and then get out. And it's not like you can aim it at all. You just gotta time it perfectly and hit the C button once again. Is it the C button? I think it's like either the A button or the C button. Oh, it could be the B. No, it's not the B button. I think it's the A button. Oh, I'm so confused. There's so many buttons on the Sega Genesis control. Great. And I think it timed out. Great.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were like gonna keep on like naming off the alphabet. You scared me there.
I was not naming off. It's the A's, the B's, the C, the D's, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Oh well, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing the Luke Cage impressions. I'm done.
Make sure you're not drunk.
What?
No, say it backwards to make sure you're not drunk, because I want to make sure, confirm it.
Can I do it backwards?
Alright, well, we're going to come out of the car. We have to put handcuffs on you.
And you cut off again. Yep. Call me back. Call me back real soon. Thank you.
Oh, I'm tired of saying jokes and you don't hear them.
Yeah, the police got you. Cannot arrest me now. Fantastic. So,
Wow. Excuse me. If you hear me burping just a little bit, I've been working on voice techniques for how to duck. It's good.
yeah, the how to duck. Yeah, I'm still working on a flagship NC of one now. It's running smoothly right now, and I have came up with a design of Carmelita. It's not finished yet. Like I haven't figured out all the nitpicks and stuff like that. So don't mind if we go off topic here for a second here, but yeah, with Carmelita, I didn't come up with all the battle armor yet for her. Right now, I got like little designs here and there, like for her sombrero. There's little bits of kryptonite because you know it's Superman's weakness. On the side of her, there's a little a little TV screen that says Martha's still alive. Yet. Well, Martha's not dead yet. That's what it says on our side, because it's like a fooling for Batman. Like, Batman will assume, oh, Martha's not dead. And then, Carmelita, tell me what Martha is. And Carmelita can't speak, because she's a donkey. I know, it was funny. So, yeah, I gotta do this. This. Welcome back.
For Carmelita, we have to get her a, what's it called? Give her a computer that Stephen Hawking has, and then she can talk. Yeah.
Yeah. That ought to do. But I think it's like clever that she doesn't speak. You know, it's like it's a stupid donkey, but somehow she's intelligent. And she also has a little propel on her back, like a little propel to like so then she can like fly. But it looks stupid. It's flipping hilarious if you see it. I'll send it to you one day, but it's not done.
But can't you dodge a bullet?
No, but she can kick down a wall pretty easily. Any kind of wall. But let's get back on track with X-Men and X-Men 2. So yeah, in the second game you can play as Beast and Psylocke, as well as Magneto. But in the first game, characters like Gambit, Wolverine, Cyclops, and Wait, did I say Nightcrawler twice? Gambit, Nightcrawler, Cyclops, Wolverine. There you go. That's all 4 characters you play as. All of them control very well. I don't like the way that they design Wolverine, but I like how you can like snip out his claws and use it as a special move and stuff like that. I think that's pretty neat, because you can automatically keep doing that. As for like Gambit, I prefer the first game, because in the first game you can aim better where his cards go, and it also acts like a boomerang of some sort. It keeps coming back to him. It can go a long distance. It's pretty neat. And his staff works great. He can duck. He can aim in different directions. Nightcrawler, we told you guys that he can teleport in any direction. And it's like luck of the draw. Just push a button and then he will spawn in whatever direction he lands on. It's not you can't aim at the direction, and he can go for walls, so it's kind of cheating, but you gotta time it perfectly, so it's not really cheating. It's all about timing. And Cyclops, you can aim in all directions. Fantastic. And yeah, you can also spawn in allies like Storm. You can what else? There's Iceman, Archangel, and there's a few others, but I forgot their names at the moment. And let me spawn back in Brandon, because his microphone cut off once again. That was quick.
Beep boop. I'm trying to make sure like we don't talk at the same time, so
Yeah.
not to make it awkward.
So anything you'd like to add to that?
I have a good theory about Nightcrawler. I don't believe he should teleport behind walls. Mainly because he might get stuck in something, anything. He just might die after like the teleport over a wall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I would prefer the second game's teleportation technique.
Like, in the second game, you can't really tell where he's on teleport until you teleport, but even then, it's not like a far distance away. But in the first game, you can tell exactly where he's on teleport because it has like a little cloud that shows you where he's gonna go. Besides that, in the first game, his teleport move also kills enemies while it, spins around and stuff.
And plus, his BAM teleportation is called...
What's he called? Tell me. Stupid Skype has ended. Fantastic. And call me back.
Nightcrawler's teleportation leads him to... Oh, wait, sorry. I'm back. My bad.
Yeah.
Nightcrawler teleports for like a millisecond into the Crimson Dimension. There's not much in there except for a wasteland of volcanic rock and some monsters. So, not much. I bet you didn't know that, kiddies.
Anyway, this is a little bit off topic, but imagine if you can play as Professor Xavier in both games. Wouldn't that be amazing? Like in X-Men 2 Academy for the PlayStation 1.
You're right. Why isn't Professor Xavier fighting most of the time? He can, like, use his mind to move planes.
Yeah, you can, like, fly with your teleport abilities, and you can read people's minds, control people, and, yeah, and, I can't believe in, X-Men 2 Academy or something, X-Men Academy 2 for the PlayStation 1, you can play as, Professor Xavier for a cheat code. You can also play as Spider-Man.
He's in a wheelchair. That's awesome.
It's awesome, and he's hard to play as.
He's hard?
Yeah, like everyone beats garbage out of him, and he can barely do anything. He can only do like wheelchair spins, and if you do the combo, he can manipulate people, but that's it.
I don't want to touch that game now. Look what you did. I don't want to touch it. God. And besides the fact that if how does it go again? One fight between him and Magneto lost like a part of his evil soul. That's how it went.
Mm-hmm.
Went inside into Professor Xavier's soul, created Onslaught.
Yeah. And there goes Marvel vs. Capcom 1 for the PlayStation 1. Or Dreamcast, depends on what you're playing on. But did you know that in X-Men Academy 2, you can play as Havoc.
Why would I want to play as him?
Because you can.
He's a cocky brother of Cyclops.
Everyone wants to play as Havoc. And the best part of the game is his cutscenes. His cutscenes are a little bit off topic. We lost him.
He's on a beach, isn't he?
Yeah. Actually, no. He's hiding behind a. He's hiding behind the School of Xavier's building, and he's spying on Wolverine, I believe. Or Cyclops. Yeah, he's spying on Cyclops. And then this ends. That's just how the cutscene goes. It just ends after that. So back on track. X-Men 1 and X-Men 2. What else is there to say? How about boss battles? I mean, not boss battles. Difficulty. Which game do you think is more difficult? The first game or the second game?
It must be Mojo messing with my laptop. God.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say that the first game is the hardest one out of all two.
Yeah, I see that too. Especially that one part where you gotta, platform over those little ledges that rotate down and back over like a big old water pit. Oh, I mean waterfall, not water pit. Like there's a whole waterfall right here, and then there's all these rotating platforms. And as soon as the rotating platform just goes all the way on the edge, it rotates back. And as soon as it rotates back, the platform is no longer able to, it's not solid anymore. You can't land on it. And because your player will always fall down over and over again. The only way to get past this is if you time it just perfectly so you can jump over each individual ledge as it is about to rotate. And if you're a little bit off, you fall off. And then you have to have Jean Grey, I believe. Yeah, Jean Grey will have to lift you up and put you back on. And, well, I've got... It didn't pick up. Fantastic.
Kind of annoying.
Your mic fell
counting
off.
it down, and we're about like 40 or 50 cutoffs.
Yep. And it's only been 42 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be like what, like a 20-minute episode?
No, I'm just gonna keep all the parts. Like, I'm just gonna edit out anything that's, not very,
Off topic?
yeah, it's off topic or professional.
Okay.
Well, no, I'm not gonna keep
so-
anything that's off topic. Anything that's unprofessional that, just me rambling on or something like that, I'm just gonna cut off.
Yeah, you can just oh yeah, I'm already cut off anyways, who cares? God, almost.
FYI, you weren't cut off. You just cut off right now. So, there you go. And by the way, for anyone watching this video, or still watching this video, it's a podcast, okay? For anyone who's still watching, Brandon can hear me, I can't hear him when he cuts off. So, it happens a lot.
Wolverine in the first game, to me, I felt like I was playing an android, a clone, or a Skrull back from in the comics when Wolverine turned into Apocalypse's Horseman of Death.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't feel like Wolverine when I was playing as him. I just felt like, ///. Yeah, I'm kind of down, but is like any rage going on? I don't feel the rage coming on.
Yeah, I agree with that. In the first game, Wolverine doesn't doesn't sweat, bend back his back, bend forward his back.
Mm-hmm.
So he doesn't feel as raged as he would be. He's just casually walking. He's like, "Hey, look everyone, I'm a dude in a Wolverine costume." Well, in the second game, he's all lunged forward. He's got his claws out, and he's all angry. He's like, "Bum bum bum." Just get ready for a battle.
Oh, wait,
What?
Was that punching or was it you saying Bob?
He's saying bub.
Oh, okay. You weren't punching. All right. Okay. Bub, bub, bub.
Bub, bub, bub.
That doesn't sound right.
What's a
Sounds like
bub?
you're just burping. You're scaring me now. I will become that what's his name, titanium guy, who has like adamantium around him, and I will just stop saying that. Okay, sorry, that was off topic. Yeah. So, anyways, I really love the part. Who did you play as in the second game when you were taking on Magneto?
I think I was playing as Cyclops. Yeah, I was playing as Cyclops. Not in the recording
Your
though.
best pick in that part is Wolverine, because he splashes in the air and he forces Magneto more into the area where he's supposed to get to.
But that doesn't make any sense, because wouldn't Magneto like lift him up and throw him into a wall and just pin him down?
Yeah, everyone says that, but fairy magic, so you know, it doesn't. Yeah. There's way too many games, especially Wolverine's Revenge. Maggie's in there, doesn't even kill off Wolverine, just bull crap. Let's see, any other good parts? You know, you had a good point on the trees in the first game. They did have a little more graphic detail than the second game.
Mm-hmm. What else? I noticed that in the second game, there's a few more puzzles to it than actually in the first game. Like, I know it was all strategy in the first game, but in the second game, there's more puzzles, like in the Sentinel level, where you gotta smash all those monitors and jump over the electricity, and then make sure that it hits the doorway the exact right way. And if it hits it the exact right way, you can go through the door. And then it's simple enough. But yeah, there's a lot of backtracking puzzles in the second game, while in the first game it's more straightforward. Just keep going forward. But the strategy comes into play whenever you want to get past a certain group of enemies. You just fill out one of your ally cards, and if you want to get past a boss battle, just throw out an ally card, like Anarchy, to fight Vixen. I believe her name is Vixen. Don't quote me on that, people. Just don't quote me on that. And let's call Brandon back, because his microphone muted out.
Oh,
The theme song of my life.
Huh?
It's the theme song of my life right now.
Theme song of my life. Ooh, let's see. Theme song of my life. Calendar Conspiracy. Definitely. Father.
I'm just gonna call him back. Just pretend that he said whatever he said. Just pretend it. You cut off.
Back.
Yep, we're back.
Is this your first Skype, like, ever?
I did it a few times with some friends, but this is the first time it ever cuts out like this.
Alright, I'll fix up my laptop and make sure it works after today.
Yeah.
So, do you have like a sheet of paper or questions right in front of you? Or you just
I'm
kind
kind
of
of on the top of my head.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're presenting really nice.
Thank you. And you can't see this, but there's currently like a videotape of gameplay from both games on the screen at the same time. Like, I pre-recorded that like a couple days ago. Anyway, let's look back at the games. I got a fun fact, everyone. I paid $5 for the first game, paid $10 for the second game. It cost me a little bit more to pay for the second game. And I also noticed the company who made X-Men 2 is called Head Games or something like that. I think, yeah, it's Head Games. But they get a lot of head. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more. Copying and transmission strictly prohibited on this game card. Fantastic. Let's call Brandon back. Come on, look at my snit. Come back. We ain't done yet.
Alright, if I had to score these games, I want to give the first one, my personal opinion, a, 6 out of 10. For the second one, a glorious one on the pedestal of Sega Genesis games. Yeah, I'll give it a 10.1 out of 10. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
No way both of them are 10 out of 10s. Like, I would give a game like a Gunstar Heroes a 10 out of 10, but I wouldn't give either or game a 10 out of 10. Like, the good games, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't give them a 10 out of 10.
Okay. I tried. So, there isn't really much of a final boss for the second game. You
just what? I cut off again. Fantastic.
You're
back.
Sorry. I was doing the awesome intro of the second game.
Yep.
Well,
you don't think the first game's intro is awesome? You know, down, down, da 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 da. You can't get that song out of my head.
It's from King Kong.
Probably.
I know.
It's probably from King Kong. Who knows? And it cut off again. Fantastic. I think it's more like the microphone's like muting and stuff like that. Like, there's a mute button right there, Brandon. Or look at my snit, whatever like to be called. There's like a mute microphone button right there. So I think you might be pushing it, or maybe we should recall it show again. So let me just hit recall. Ending call. Call back. Welcome back.
I did not press any mute button. I tried testing it out before.
Yeah.
See if it would like fix it, and nothing really happened.
Nothing?
So, I'm looking at the device settings now. And all I changed was I put the speakers, audio to high definition speakers.
Now let's talk about the Emmy placement. Do you think the first game has Bell Emmy placement in the second game, or do you think the second game has Bell Emmy placements?
Definitely the second game. You got a full screen of just green computer writing, and in the first game, you basically see like a couple of comics, and then you've got yellow subtitles. Seems kind of lazy.
But with it's hard to say which one's more difficult, because I had some trouble with the little helicopter guys on the Sentinel level a couple times, because you gotta aim it just right. Like, if a helicopter guy is coming down and he pauses, you can't attack him, because, you know, flamethrower will come out. So you just gotta wait a couple seconds and then go for it. But sometimes the timing's a little bit off, and it'll be like, flame, flame, no flame, then flame again, and flame, 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 then no flame. And then with the first game, I had trouble with those like brown armored soldiers, like stormtroopers and stuff like that. I forgot what they're called in the comics. Those enemies, if you touch them, they deal a lot of damage against you, and they can reach their arms farther out than you. So even combat is a little bit mess. It can even fight back, even if you're attacking them on an onslaught. Like, if you fight them over and over again, they can't fight back, or they can fight back. And wow, there's helicopters that you have to dodge in the force game as well. And those guys you have to attack by just jumping in the midair and just attacking them. Jump, attack, jump, and attack. So yeah. Anything like to add to that, Brandon? And Skype is messed up. Fantastic. Calling him back. Calling him back. And should almost be over. Anything like that? That's nothing. It's not working. Nothing's working. This is why we can't have nice things. And the phone's ringing. Wow. Nice.
Back?
Yep. And the phone's ringing. Wait. I'll be back. Sorry about that. I thought I had picked up that phone. No one picked up. No one.
Yeah, it was.
It's a business phone line, by the way. So I can't afford to miss a single call.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Anyways, those brown creatures you were talking about may be the broad mutant hunting creatures. So yeah, they're pretty fun to hang around.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with.
And you cut off again. Calling him back. Calling him back.
I do know that Apocalypse is in both of the games. That's pretty interesting, and I don't like the sounds that Apocalypse makes in the first game. It sounds like a mechanic. The second one, they actually have some really cool whirring sounds going on.
True. But with all the Sega Genesis games, like they didn't get the sound card right from. Like they couldn't enable like voice acting the best. Especially with Magneto. And then textual fonts too, like when they're like putting out fonts in the first game, like they didn't get it right. In the second game, they had better fonts and texting for like green fonts, white fonts, and yeah, fonts in general. Like not all the times, New Woman and stuff like that, they would change up the fonts a little bit. What? I can't name any other font other than Times New Woman and Comic Sans and Mail. I know what Mail is. Mal. It's like Mael. That's my favorite font to use a lot of time. It's Mal, I think. And I gotta call Brandon back.
I use.
You used what, Brandon? I just cut off again. Fantastic. Clap on, clap off.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I think I should talk like this since my laptop can't handle my voice. Are you okay with this?
Yeah. Anything like that?
Yes. I like using the fonts Impact and Air Jordan. I use them a lot in my other videos. And
Yeah, cut off, Brandon. Your laptop does not like it. Does not like your new voice one bit. Things of my life. Got a new voice?
I think since this keeps on happening, come up with a good outro. Because we were like already doing the good ratings for the games.
Yeah.
And like have.
And I'll be back. So yeah, well, we're pretty much done here. There's nothing left to talk about the game. Control-wise, both games control very well. What was one last thing to talk about? In the second game, Psylocke's, I think, yeah, A attack is not very good. Would you say the same thing?
Useless.
Yeah, it's useless. Like
Unless you're taking on an organic being.
Yeah.
That's it.
But I like platforming before, like, and then when you're like maneuvering in mid-air, you can dodge enemy attacks and stuff like that. It's better than anyone else.
Yeah.
But A attack wise, it sucks. And then with you know, Beast, his A attack is pretty useless too.
Whoa. Is this more ground type? That's the main use.
Yeah.
I used to use that a lot against like people who try to shoot me down. Of course. Yeah, it was awesome. I don't prefer gambits really. It's just the same. Nothing too special about it.
Well, Gambit in the second game, he doesn't control as well as the first game. Like, his card maneuver is more long range in the first game, while in the second game, you only can aim in one direction. So, I prefer him in the first game. He's like my go-to counter. But, yeah, there's not much left to talk about this game. So, I think, we should probably like end it here because we're like an hour and 2 minutes. So I'm gonna call back Brandon so he can talk. Cause Skype is a son of a gun, ain't it? So
This is the end.
this is the end.
Finally from the end.
Any final thoughts?
Yes, I want to say that the reason why Gams's card connect powers are different from the first and second game is his cards are basically not installed in the second game as in the first game. That's what they're bouncing a lot in the first one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. My final thoughts. That's it.
And I like to say, I love strategy in games. Like, if it tries to do anything else other than what you expect, like, both games are hack and slash platforms, I would say that, like, the definition of that. But, the first game used more strategy than anything else, but the second game, preferred to, you know, just hack and slash and platform. That was it. Just keep moving forward. And, because of that, there's some interesting things that the first game did that the second game hasn't done. And because of that, I think the first game is actually very memorable, and probably sat in the hearts of many who play the game. Such as at one level, well, the game crashes, and it's like, oh no, you got a computer virus, hit restart. And if you turn off your system, then game over, but if you hit the restart button just right, you'll go back into the game. So that was pretty cool, and it's probably one of the most memorable scenes in the whole game. While the second game, I can't remember much, I just remember the first beginning level, because as soon as you begin the level, you know, you get started out with a random cattle. Like, you don't pick your cattle at the beginning. You automatically get picked or selected as any of these following cattle. So that was pretty cool. And also thought the Sentinel level was pretty cool and memorable. But other than that, I couldn't remember much of that game. And I'll call Brennan back. Cause the phone is a son of a gun.
How dare you?
What?
You broke my heart. Just kidding. I don't cry. I usually just I spit. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Anything else you like to say?
I'm gonna say that the second game is more memorable in my eyes. First game might be more memorable if I played it like 15 years ago, but I only touched it 3 years ago, so there's a big difference towards me.
Yeah.
That's my final thoughts.
Okay. So this has been Leisurely Debates on the topic of X-Men vs. X-Men 2 Clone Wars vs. Sega Genesis. And special thanks to Look at my snit, Brandon.
Yeah, my things. Yeah.
So I recommend following him on YouTube or subscribing to him on YouTube. He does cheat code gameplay footage and several Let's Plays, but I don't think he does Let's Plays anymore, right? Like you don't do gameplay and
I'm
comment.
getting back to that in about 3 months from now.
Cool.
I've got a PS4 and I got an Xbox One, so I can do like a year ago games and
And what? Cut off. I always fall for that. I always fall for that. Actually, you can pretty much tell when I'm cut off.
yes. Well, when I get 100 subscribers, my announcement, I'm going to be doing live streams 1 hour for every week on present day games, basically.
That sounds pretty cool.
It does.
But my you
I
can
haven't done
continue.
this yet, mainly because I like to just, I would sit down and just do a list of what needs to be done on YouTube, who has done this, who hasn't done this, and so for a year I wanted to just do stuff, a decade ago material, but now as it's like a year.
And he cut off again. Calling him back. No, I do not think this is a good quality call. This all sucks. Everything's ruined. Thank you. Thank you for giving me a teddy bear, Skype. Thank you.
Where did it cut off at?
You were talking about how you don't do like upscale video games and stuff like that. Something that no one has done before.
Yeah.
And then just cut off.
Okay, yeah, of course. I want to do that for a year, and I'll keep on doing that. Yet, there's not much material to go around because the games just stopped. They don't make any more games for like PS2.
Wait, you don't want to play Minecraft?
Whoa! Oh, stop! I don't do Minecraft. You scare me.
It's what all the cool kids are doing.
Ooh, you mean the story mode of Minecraft? They got a game for that.
Yeah, I heard of that. It sounds stupid.
Patton Oswalt is in that game.
Yeah.
It's a big maybe. I might try that game out. Yeah, I'll be going for like the shooters and some of the side-to-side beat 'em ups. That's what I'm going for.
Nice. I pretty much do the same thing. I find upscale games that no one has done, or nostalgia games that no one has done yet on YouTube, which include games like Atlantis Go Pandas for the DS. Apparently people wanted that, and no one has made a video on that. I did Yellow Avenger, The Moon for DS. I never even heard that game before buying it, and apparently no one has done a Let's Play of The Moon. And yeah, it did get a lot of views for that one, for some reason.
Strange.
You ever played it? The Moon? For the DS? It plays like Metroid Prime. I mean, not yeah. It plays like Metroid Prime or Metroid Hunters for DS. Either way, it plays exactly like those two games. And the phone just cut off. Fantastic. Let me call back. I'm shooting it as like it's a new thing, but it keeps happening.
Take us away, Ram.
So, yeah, let me know if in the comments down below if you'd like to continue doing these kind of lecture debates. Well, leisurely debates, not lecture debates. We're not doing history on this thing. We're not doing science or anything like that. So let me know in the comments below if you want me to do more leisurely debates for you guys. We had fun today. What?
We did.
Yep. Maybe sometime in the future I'll debate Brandon here on Wolverine. X-Men 2: Wolverine's Revenge. So maybe we can debate on that sometime in the future. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you want me to continue doing more of these kind of videos. In a week or two, I should be doing this once again with Attack of the Toy Bots with Jab Master, so that should be cool. That should be coming out in a week or two if I ever get a Skype call from him. As for future videos and reviews, they'll be coming out soon. Title of the Toy Box should be done in like a week or two. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this. And I hope you enjoyed the video. So yeah, goodbye. See you later. See you next video. Peace out, goodbye. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And let me call back Brandon one last time. One last time. One last time for old time's sake. Anything you want to add? Anything. Final thoughts. And the mic broke. Fantastic. Let me call him back. Skype, you're so good to me. You're so good to me, Skype. We just called like 100 times already.
My final thoughts.
And you cut off again, Brendan. Thank you. Let me call him back. Final thoughts. This is an end the video. So yeah, goodbye. See you later. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Did you hear my final thoughts?
Yeah. No, I didn't hear it. You cut off.
What? You heard the final thoughts. My final thoughts. And thank yous. Thank you for letting me do this debate. I just talk to my cats, and they usually just argue with me, so I can't talk to them really, they shout back. So, I'm just kidding. Thank you for letting me do this.
You're welcome. Come back anytime. Maybe next time we'll do, you know, X-Men 2, Wolverine's Revenge. I have it for the Xbox. So, yeah, it should be a fun debate in the future.
Oh yes, well, Mark Hamill played as Wolverine in that game.
Mark Hamill?
Yeah.
For a second though, I thought you said, Bruce Campbell. I was so excited. I got them too confused. Because, Mark Hamill is the guy who played, you know, the Joker, Luke Skywalker from Star Wars. Yeah, that guy. And Bruce Campbell is a guy from, Evil Dead. And he also did narrations for Spider-Man 2. Actually, all the Spider-Man games, if you think about it, except for Spider-Man 1 for the PS1, because that was all done by Stan Lee himself. So that's fantastic. So yeah, that's the end of this video. So you will rate this video, comment, and subscribe. Want some more videos like this? Let me know in the comments below if you would enjoy debating with me, RamsTheNameCom, and we'll do that sometime in the future. Maybe not. I don't know. I like pie. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you'd like to debate with me and pick a game, any game. Doesn't even matter if I have plans reviewing the game. There's any game from my collection. Just ask away and we'll do a review. I mean, debates. And it should be a lot of fun. I enjoyed this one. Lookat mySnikt, Brandon enjoyed this. So I talked to him because his microphone right now is gone. It's kaput. He's not saying anything right now. So just let him know. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this, and yeah, hope you enjoyed more of these in the future, because I'll be doing more of these. Yeah, goodbye. See you later, it's the next video. Peace out, goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed the video. See you later.